Hello, everyone. So, today I'm just going to talk about me being on my spiritual path, my spiritual journey. I was raised Catholic, and so I went to church. I went to Catholic school, and then I went to church for, I don't know, there was a point where I think we stopped going when we were kids, and then when I was in the military, I would go to church. And then when I got out of the military, I still continued to go to church. I don't know if I went all the time. I went sometimes. And then I think I started going when I had my um, older son and I had him baptized. And then I just remember one day the church coming, and like I was just like a new mom and just starting out, and we were, you know, getting by. We'll put it that way. And they came to me from the church and asked for a very large amount of money. And so they can put air conditioning in the where they lived. I can't remember what they call that. Not in the church part, but in the actual place where they lived. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't see anybody coming in here and putting it in my house for me. Like, I have to pay for that out of my income that I make from my job. So I was thinking, like, along the same line, like, why ain't they paying for that? You know what I mean? Why do they want, like, parishioners to pay for that? So I was like, that was it for me. Like, I was like, you know what? No. Nope. And I'm not saying the Catholic Church doesn't do good things, because I'm sure they do. I also don't agree with a lot of the things about the Catholic Church and how they teach their perception of the Bible. And anyway, so I've been spiritual for at least half my life, we'll say. But I wasn't like deep into it. I believed in God, and you know, I believed that God was around us and all that. But there was still a point where I still believed that, like, you can go to hell. And I don't believe that. Like, that belief is gone. I no longer believe in that. And I, I believe we do that to ourselves with our thoughts, our negativity, and like the depression and all that. That's self-induced. And I'm not saying there aren't things outside of us that contribute to that. It's how we handle the things and what we do, and if we work on ourselves and work on our healing and things like that. I guess my whole point of this was that even though I no longer believe in the Catholic religion, or really any religion, I believe in God and the universe. And I can still say God, but it's like all the same thing. God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's all the same thing. It's just we call it whatever we want for ourselves. Even though I don't agree with how, like, the religious groups teach. I don't believe it in the way they teach all the things the way they teach them. Because I believe that, like, we are always connected with God, like, all the time. Like, this is my church. Me, my body. This is my church. And, nature, connecting, like, everything's connected. But I get to decide what's right and wrong for me. I don't need somebody telling me what's right and what's wrong and what's good and what's bad. I get to decide, because that's all our limiting beliefs. Like, people and society and religion telling us what's right and what's wrong. And I lived so much of my life thinking like I have to freaking follow the freaking rules or I'm gonna freaking go to hell. And I'm not doing that anymore because I was keeping myself there. I was putting myself in hell by worrying so much about if I don't do something right or if I do something wrong. And it's all about choices and, you know, what we choose to do for ourselves and how we choose to treat people and if we judge people. And I'm not judging the church. I can believe in whatever I want to believe in, however I want to believe in it. And they can believe in whatever they want to believe in, whatever way they believe in it. And I don't have a problem with that. What I see is that a lot of the people that do go to church and believe in all those things think their church is better than this church, or their church is better than that church, or their religion is better, and like spirituality is bad and meditation is bad and all those things. But breath is life. So why would meditation be bad or evil? Because it's taking in breath. It's bringing breath into your freaking body. And like, to me, like, that is, and it even references it in the Bible. Like, meditation is in the Bible, and I don't really have it in front of me to tell you like where exactly, because I don't get into the Bible like that deep like that, but I'm more into the metaphysical interpretation, and I still have more to learn there. But it all the things that I've been learning is that a lot of the different things in the Bible is all about meditation. And it's also about like astrology, all of the zodiac signs and all those things, and the planets. Like, it all freaking comes together. And I guess my issue with that is that there are people, and it's fine because they can do what they want, but there are people that think I'm wrong and that this isn't the way, like, this isn't the right way to do things. And it's kind of messed up for me because just because I don't believe in the way that the Catholic Church teaches things, it isn't right for me. It's okay if it's all right for you or someone else, but I don't believe that's what's right for me because I don't really feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable with a religion telling me I have to be afraid. I have to be afraid, and I'm not. Like, I'm done with that. And it's just, I just wish people would realize, like, they're in these religions, but they're still judging people, and they're not accepting people for who they want to be. And I know, like, they changed a lot of things with the Catholic Church, but even that, like, the new Pope changed some things, and they're more accepting of things, and there's so many people up in arms about that. And just accept everyone for who the freak they are, and let them, like, figure it out for themselves, because it's really not up to you. We're not supposed to judge other people and their choices and what they do with their lives and how they want to live. It's not about us. That's their life, not my life. And I just wish people would, like, think about that. So, all right, everyone. Love, peace, stay tuned.